Hello everyone and welcome to another house building video on The Sims 3. It took me a while because I had to record this before and I messed up the intro because it's been so long. Yes, it's been so long. And basically this is going to be a bachelor house it's not even a bedroom because there's not even a wall separating the spaces. But it's going to be a bachelor house with 2 bathrooms and there's no garage or whatever. It's just a space where you can park your car. But anyway, you will be able to just see the construction of it and the post pictures, and then you'll get the link if you want the house. But I probably owe you an apology right now, and I need to explain the history. So after my last house build video, City Skylines went out, and as you can see by my channel, I've been playing that a lot. And also, I was still trying to make house building videos. I actually made like 5. The problem is that I don't know technology at all. And I use this program that cleans files that are useless. And whenever I use that program, when I would go back to The Sims, my saves would be gone. So you can imagine how I felt losing a house by mouth. It would be quite frustrating. And yeah, I just gave up because I would give up for like 2 months, and then I was like, no, I need to build another house, and then I would build another house, and then suddenly I would do the cleaning again because the computer was getting full, and then it happened again. So it wasn't a happy time for me. Then with the help of my friend Paperhead, she helped me find files, and I found like four saved files of worlds. All the houses are not there, but some of them are, and I will bring back those not let's plays, but the house builds. Even the let's play was also gone, but now it's back, so I might start playing that again. But yeah, so that's gonna change. That's not gonna be blue. I didn't like that color. And I took actually a lot of time on this house because I could never decide myself. But those windows stay. That's basically the only thing that stays right now. The house was built like what? We're in 2016. That was built in October. This house is so old, but... Oh, I'm sorry, my phone. The house is so old, but only now I was able to find it again. Yeah, you're doing it wrong, Richard. Yeah. Here I am trying to... using the cheats. I wouldn't call it cheats. I would call it a tool, because it allows you to work as it should, you know? Shouldn't be considered a cheat. But anyway, this is really nothing that I could really talk about. I don't like that blue. Now that I see it, I really didn't like that blue, but when I put it in, it really looked good, but then thankfully I changed it. The house didn't turn out the way I wanted, at all. When I first started, I thought that this would be big enough for a family house. It wasn't. It wasn't even big enough for a room. So I had to just have a room and 2 bathrooms. Because why not? Now that I actually see, I do like move a lot with the camera, so it might be a little bit dizzy for you, depending on what's your situation in terms of roller coasters and stuff like that. Which, by the way, I love roller coasters. They're like my favorite thing to do in theme parks. I don't like scary houses, haunted houses. It wasn't really a big issue with haunted houses, but not my thing. But roller coasters, yes, my thing. I had to do a lot of constrained floor elevation because every time I would move or build a wall, the roof would get all weird, and yeah. Anyway, it's really gonna take me a long time to figure out walls, but I'm still gonna talk about it. So in this house will be, again, 2 bathrooms, 1 kitchen, and the living room will not be downstairs because there's not really going to be a living room. It's going to be more like a lounge area, or a loft. That's why I call it lofty cube. It's going to be a loft upstairs next to the bed. You're going to have a couch or 2. I don't remember if it is 1 or 2, but you will see it at some point in this video. But there will be couches and the TV, like in that little corner. And yeah, that will be your lounge area. You'll have a bed that will be diagonally, because there was really not a good way to put it. I started going to those red colors, because then I was thinking, well, maybe I'll make a bachelor house for a man. And eventually I will change the blue, because at this point there was just so much blue outside and so much red inside that it would be like a big contrast. It needed to be the same color or something like that. Something of the same, kind of the same color. The bathrooms are just plain black and white, really neutral, so nothing to change. If you want to make this suitable for a girl, it's really easy. You just change the color to the one you think it will look better. Oh, actually, this house is in... It's not Portland. It's not Portland. How is it called? Bridgeport. It's on the late night city. I'm not sure, and I cannot tell you right now, but I thought that I tried to make this base content, but just by looking at the windows, they're not, because those windows are for late night. But mainly, there's not a lot of expansions. Yeah, now I'm changing the outside to red, because it doesn't look that good anyway, but still, the blue was just too much. The kitchen is kind of small. Everything in this house is kind of small, and I'm gonna take a long time to do stuff in this kitchen until I decide what to do. But it is a small kitchen. And yeah, there was really not enough space. I couldn't even have a proper dining table downstairs. So I don't have a dining table in this house. I do have a small reading corner, or a reading nook, right at the entrance. And I didn't forget, like, the most important things, which are... What are they? What are the most important things for me? I kind of forgot. Which are the alarms, like the fire alarm and the thieves. I don't know what you would call that one. Like a thief alarm. And going with black countertops. I don't know. Yeah, it's the ones that I keep. But I'm going with the black countertops, because if you go with white or anything that is mildly light, it will reflect like a mirror. Like, it's the Sims3, there's nothing you can do about it. You can try every texture, but it will glow like it's a light. This would not be good in real life, to have like the fridge right next to the cooker. What's that? To the oven and furnace. There's a lot of words for the same thing. Stove. That's a problem. I'm trying to learn English, and then you learn both British English and American English, and then you have many words in your head that just mix up. But anyway, I'm doing the reading nook, and it's really cute. I liked it. So it's not really for the typical man, but it can be an intellectual who likes to read. But yeah, as I was saying, the stove should not be that close to the fridge. I don't think that like hot and cold should be that close to each other. You know, it might interfere with the functioning of one or the other. More the stove interfering with the fridge, because the fridge is not going to do anything to the stove. The stove is always going to heat up, but the fridge might have some trouble cooling down. And I also went with a lot of, not a bamboo, but a lot of plants in this house, so it's really... There might be men like that, but I don't think it's the most usual. I think that I kind of reflected my image in this house, but it's not really. It would not be my dream house, so that it would not be that type of video. But if I would do a dream house, it would at least be in this color palette. Because I love the reds, but I kind of like every color. Not too much, actually. I love blues and reds. And browns, but those are not really a good color. And I like neutrals, which are basically black, white, and I was gonna say silver, but that's not what I want. Gray, yeah. I had wood stairs, but I changed them to stone. And that's thinking about reality. That's the problem with me. I start thinking about real things instead of just focusing on the game. Because I don't really like wooden steps, because it might get some splinters. It's not really easy to clean. That's why I also don't like carpet, because you can only vacuum it and it's really hard to clean. So I tend to go with rock, or like some sort of tile, but it's mostly rock, because it's really easy to clean. It's just, you can mop it, you can just vacuum it, and yeah, you also have some plants in the bathroom, because, well, they help renew the air, and you never know what type of air is in the bathroom. And that bathroom is actually really luxurious. Can you imagine just sitting down and watching the outside? You should probably get a curtain, because if you have visitors, you'd probably be concerned about them looking at you. And here I was deciding what to put the bed. See, there was really not a good place for it, so I had to put it like diagonally. I have to say, I haven't tried this house yet, so if it doesn't work, I'm really sorry. But it's probably an easy fix. If you choose to get this house, it's probably an easy fix for most of the things. It shouldn't be that hard for the Sims to move around. But yeah, when you look from a distance, that what's that? Those are not the sheets, but I cannot think of the word. Do you call it linen? I don't know. But it looks like a cherry. They look like cherries. Yeah, I think I just only went with one couch, right? Yeah, it's only one couch, but it's a large couch. And many rugs, it's even weird because the rug kind of resembles the carpet below. I was here trying to do a sculpture with with also a light, and it kind of did well. And here I'm just using the typical desk that I always do, which is basically just group up lots of individual tables and make like an L desk. And it kind of looks good. Not too much, but it's what you gotta do with what you do, with what you have. And I don't have many expansions, so that's also something that I want to look into, because probably the prices on The Sims 3 are probably lowering by the minute since The Sims 4 came out. So they shouldn't be too expensive anyway. But yeah, I should look into it, because there's a lot of expansions that I've always wanted, especially for building materials and stuff like that. Like I really want Into the Future, because they have the skylights and they have like really big windows, and they have the most beautiful cabinets for the kitchen that I ever seen in The Sims, and they're so practical. And what else? What else? There's actually a lot of lights. They're just not on. But if you turn the lights into bright, you won't need any lights in it at all. I think you won't need it at all. Did I really went with 2 showers? Oh god, I did. Only now am I seeing this, but you have 2 showers, whatever you like. Just choose one. Or 2, or 3. No, it's just one. Now, I was thinking that maybe the downstairs had also a shower, and that would be like overkill. Just 3 showers on a 1 bedroom. Not even a 1 bedroom. It's more of a studio. That would be overkill. Now, this is a garden that I wasn't really inspired to do this garden, so I just started putting random things and see if it worked. And it kinda did, so I was happy. But I think I'm getting better with my styling in terms of landscaping. I am certainly using more textures and more rocks, which was something that I've never used before. And there's also this sculpture with, I would guess it's a well. Yeah, it's the well. I love the well. It's from World of Adventures, and I love that well. If this was a bigger lot, I would probably put a pool and like a barbecue area, but this wasn't a really big lot, and I'd imagine that you might have some ideas for what to do with it. And so I didn't do a whole lot in this lot. I left most of the outside to whatever you want to do, because there's like a moderately big space outside, so if you want to put a barbecue, you can put a small pool, you can put a, what's that called? A hot tub. And over here, going again with my little, I wouldn't call it trick, but yeah, I love to have the plants over there. And here we're just jumped right into the screenshots, which is not even a screenshot, it's more of a fly through thing, kind of a thing, but you get the idea. But yeah, you don't have a car immediately when you buy this house, but I would imagine that you'd probably bring a car when you move in. And yeah, you just move in and it's basically the kitchen. I would guess that maybe you would want to be a chef. A chef wannabe. You could start with this kitchen. It kind of looks good from this angle. It would be good for a cooking show. And just going up, this is the place where you sleep. It's not really a bedroom, it's more of a studio. You have a nice desk with your computer and a little thingamajig to organize your stuff. You have a nice painting above your bed, and the bed that looks like cherries. That would actually make me very hungry every night just looking at cherries, because I love cherries. You have a large wardrobe, so no problems with clothes since it's just one sim, or maybe two. It can even have two living here. And a very big bathroom for just one sim. But again, since you have two showers, if you have a second sim, they can both be showering at the same time. Now going back downstairs and probably going to see the reading nook. Or, yeah, just going to see the reading nook. That's the perfect place to read a book. Just have your bookcase right next to you, and the bathroom really close is just a normal bathroom, just a place for your necessities as a sim, and to wash your hands before going to dinner. And also that little thing over there, I forgot to put plants over there, but you can easily put them with the Move Objects cheat, so it's not really a big problem. And we're just gonna do a little fly through to see again the outside, again with the rooftop garden, which is my favorite thing to do. That would be basically everything in my dream house would be a rooftop garden. And I like having plants as part of the decoration, as part of everything. Now, I'm gonna go. If you want this house, you can download it with the link down below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next house building video. And hopefully, it will be much sooner. Bye bye!